Everything you've been told about weight loss is a lie. So I'm gonna tell you the truth in this video. I used to be morbidly obese. I weighed 275 pounds and I was so desperate to lose weight that I fell into every weight loss trap. And I believed all the BS that the weight loss and fitness industry was spewing. And all it did was make it incredibly hard for me to get results. And I kept failing. And I blamed myself. And I started feeling guilty and I thought I was broken. There's nothing wrong with me. And I wasn't broken. I was just believing and listening to the wrong people and following and listening to the wrong advice. So I'm gonna go through all the lies and then I'm gonna tell you the truth about how to actually lose weight. Because once I accepted the truth and I started following it, I was able to stick to something for the first time in my life, and I was able to lose 130 pounds, and I've kept it off for 10 years. Lie number one, it's quality of food for weight loss. The truth, it's quantity in order to lose weight, not quality. It's about how much you're eating. You need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, meaning calories in, calories out. You have to eat less. It doesn't matter what you eat. If you don't have a food allergy, a food intolerance, a medical condition, it doesn't matter what food you eat, you just have to eat less of it. The quality only matters for health. It does not matter for weight loss. Those are two separate things. Lie number two, carbs, junk food, sugar, and fruit are making you fat. The truth, certain types of foods do not make you fat. Eating too much makes you fat. I could eat steak and broccoli in a calorie surplus and gain weight. I can eat steak and broccoli in a calorie deficit and lose weight. I could eat French fries in a calorie surplus and gain weight. I can also eat French fries in a calorie deficit, which I actually do all the time, and lose weight. Junk food gets a bad rap because most people eat that when they're emotionally eating or when they're restricting themselves. They end up eating way too much and then they blame their weight gain on the food instead of just that they ate too much of it. So you can eat whatever you like, but you have to eat less so that you lose weight. Lie number three, a calorie deficit is a diet that you can try and may or may not work. The truth, a calorie deficit is not a diet. It's the rule in order for you to lose weight. The only way to lose weight is you have to be in a calorie deficit. I hear and see this all the time, people saying and typing like, I think I'm gonna try that calorie deficit. I think I'll just give this calorie deficit thing a try. Or I'll see, oh, I'm gonna follow your plan or your method, Nicole. I don't have a plan or a method. What I do is I eat foods that I like in a calorie deficit. I make sure that I eat the foods that I like in a balanced diet in a calorie deficit, because if I'm lacking in nutrients, that causes more cravings, which then tempts me to go off track and eat a lot of those things. I make sure that I eat a lot of fiber and protein in my balanced diet because those things help you feel fuller longer. And that's important when you're eating in a calorie deficit because you do get hungry. That's normal. There is no method. There is no plan. There are lots of diets out there that you can try, and if they work for you, great. But the only reason they work is because you're doing them in a calorie deficit. So that's the only common thing that goes throughout all those diets. But a calorie deficit, it's not a diet, it's the weight loss rule. I used portion control to get into a calorie deficit to help me lose the weight. If you want to know the exact portions and meals that I ate to lose it, you can buy my weight loss ebook. It's called The First 50. The link's down below and code Nicole will save you 10% off. Also, if you're looking for a great protein, because protein lowers your hunger hormone called ghrelin and helps you feel fuller longer, that's why it's great for weight loss, because like I said, you get hungry when you're in a calorie deficit. This is HTLT Subs. This is the vanilla ice cream flavor. the best vanilla protein powder you will ever try. And Kyle and I have tried a ton, and this one comes on top every single time. I love putting this in Greek yogurt. It's great in oatmeal. I make protein pudding with it. Ton of stuff it's really great for. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. Lie number 4, you have to focus on exercise in order to lose weight. And I hear people asking all the time, how much exercise did you do? What did you do for exercise? And I thought that too. I honestly thought that I could out-train a bad diet. But the truth is, you can't. Exercise is what I call the cherry on top. The only way to lose weight is by eating in a calorie deficit. Yes, some exercise is beneficial, mostly for like heart health, and when Kyle and I eat in a calorie deficit, the cardio does help us get a little leaner, but it's the diet that's key. You cannot out-train a bad diet. That's why we ate in portion, we used portion control, and then we did 15 minutes of walking with the portion control every single day. That was what we were fit enough to do at our size because Kyle and I were both morbidly obese. And that was enough paired with the portion control because that was the biggest thing. So diet comes first. You do not need to over-exercise or obsess about exercising or only focus on exercise because you need to get your diet under control first and then do an exercise that you're fit enough to do at your size because we're all different sizes, and make sure that you like it so that you can actually stick to it and do it for a long period of time. One more thing before I move on to line number 5 is I see fitness influencers all over social media and they have all these posts and they have 6-packs and stuff, so I can get it because I fell for this too. But I see them going, hey, just do these 5 moves and lose fat. Just melt the fat off with these exercises. Oh, just do these 6 ab exercises and you will get a 6-pack. That's not how it works. You must eat in a calorie deficit and then the exercise might help a little bit, but the diet does come first. Do not believe those things where if you just do 5 exercises that you're gonna wake up looking like a fitness model, because I did. I honestly believed that, and it's not true. Lie number 5, snacking is bad if you're trying to lose weight, and you shouldn't be hungry in between meals, and you should never snack if you want to lose weight. Now, this one really bothers me because I had emotional eating really bad, and anytime that I tried to take snacking away because I'm a snacker, that would just trigger me to eat more. If you're eating in a calorie deficit, it doesn't matter how you break up your meals. If you're just a 3 meal a day, I see some people say they eat 1 meal a day and they're fine. That's great. But if you're a snacker like me, it might actually help you to build in a snack. Or if you're a late night eater like I was and Kyle and I, we still are, it might help you to build a late night snack into your calorie deficit. It might help you stay on track more. Do not feel guilty if you like to snack. The only thing that applies is if you're looking to lose weight, you have to eat in a calorie deficit. So build in snacks into your deficit along with meals. I eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, a dessert, and a late night snack every day. I just build it into my plan. So it doesn't matter how many meals you eat. It doesn't matter what times you eat them. All that matters is how much you eat. If you're eating too much, you're gonna gain weight. If you're eating less, just a little bit less. You don't have to go crazy, just a little, because that's sustainable. Then you'll start losing weight. And that's what Kyle and I did. Portion control, eating meals that we enjoyed, a balanced diet to make sure we were getting all the nutrients, focus on protein and fiber at every meal and snack so that you feel full, and do a little bit of exercise. For us, it was walking. We still do it now, just more of it. Do something that's at your fitness level. And that's it. I hope that this video helped. Do not believe there's so much BS out there. Do not fall for it. Weight loss is common sense. You gotta eat a little less, and yes, you gotta move your body a little more. And then you'll be able to sustain it and fit it into your current lifestyle, because if you can't, you won't be able to keep the weight off. I love you guys. Peace. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.